Oh, starting right off the bat with Cody barking.
It was a dark night.
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
Cody
wait
was...
a minute. Didn't we already do this?
Yeah,
we did the game,
we did
but we're
this
doing
game.
its DLC, and you know, that's what Cody's excited about, because he really wants us to tackle the DLC as much as our fan does.
I did want to do the DLC, and I did want to do the DLC as well. I was curious, like, again, I was kind of surprised we got as much mileage as we did out of the first base game, and so I thought, heck, may as well do the little 3-pack DLC they got, which centers on a new titular villain. More on him later. We actually barely hear any of him in this particular DLC chapter, so yes, as our costume will allude to, we're going to take this from the top.
Yeah, starting
One more
off
time.
with
For real this time?
For real.
Yeah, for real this time. Yeah, because I was wondering about the vibrant colors on Spidey here.
Yeah,
It's
this
the
is basically...
Spider-Verse suit.
And yes, this is the reason he wanted you in this part, Allie.
Yeah, I
It's
figured.
And
Peter
also
B.
just-
Parker.
Peter B. Parker without the pot belly, and honestly,
I would have
you
loved
bring
if
up,
I could have
you
had
bring
the
up Spider-Verse, but
sweatpants.
honestly, with the coloring and all, this feels like it's more like an HD revision of PS1 Peter Parker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's because of how bright and simplistic it is. So I kind of
That
saw,
is
I got the same vibe.
Yeah. All we're missing is just Yuri spitting out the same quotes that Spidey did in that game.
And all the types of names that passwords that you can't input because it's not PG friendly.
Yeah,
Just punches it
Yeah.
away. No.
I kind of
Voice.
I want to say I always, like, since Spider-Verse, I always thought that iteration, there's just something about the crispness of the design and the colors that make it the most appealing to me.
Oh, it's stark. It's
yeah.
it's a very like very like striking. Like you know who it is, like just from the outline and the color scheme. Like
Yeah.
it's one, you know, have you ever seen those like minimalistic paintings where there's no lines, just varying color patterns, and you can just already tell, like, bam, that's him.
Yep.
Like seriously, I just look at this right here. I'm expecting this to be like an HD remaster of the Spider-Man game.
Kick off the Funiculi theme. Let's deliver some pizza.
Not that Spider-Man
PS1.
game.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one with Venom, who's voiced by Cosmo.
Oh, right.
Oh, that guy.
So, okay. All right, sorry. So to quickly catch up on what the plot of this DLC is. So in comic book land, the old school mafia from like the days of the Prohibition still are around, and they're known as the Maja. There are various families. A number of them Spider-Man has had to deal with in the past. More on which person in particular we'll be dealing with in this DLC later. And boy, did they do a bang up job of making him like somewhat of a threat.
So
considering how
wait, are we
usually
dealing with
he's-
like the Super Amish here?
Not the super Amish.
No, it's not
However,
For Amish.
But they do. But as you're noticing,
It's paradise.
But as you're noticing, they do go the extra mile. Like the Maja like have like codes. They have like this, and as you're seeing, they have to the freaking like extent of no, we have to dress like it's the 40s. Like we have to uphold. They take like the freaking founding fathers of crime or whatever.
Yeah, basically think Rocky and Muggsy if they were actual mobsters.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can
Get
draw
that
away.
spider,
So they're-
Muggsy! Okay, boss!
So they're traditionalists to the extreme.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Essentially.
And so let's see what else is happening. So the reason why we're at this museum is because there is a famous painting that has it's called the Maria, and it's supposedly it's been stolen time and time again. It's practically built up like a name for itself and how often it's been stolen. And lo and behold, criminals are still not original and they want to steal it again. And we're gonna figure out why.
Anyway,
What is so special about that painting?
Yeah.
real quick, what'd you
Ha.
say the name of... Real quick, what'd you say the name of the painting was again?
Maria.
Bonk!
Yeah, the Maria.
Oh yeah, this.
Bonk!
I love the
You know-
red doors.
Bonk.
When I
What the
heard
hell?
it as the Maria, I actually thought of it as more like the Mona Lisa, like an
Oh
equivalent.
yeah,
And
bonding.
I suppose so.
That's for you.
Oh,
Come on.
You saw nothing.
Okay, that didn't work out as well as we'd hoped, but
I know.
he's still
I
down.
want one day. I want someone to mod in where he just out of nowhere.
tell me.
Hammerhead's crime family
I was about to say, because you stopped in front of that guy, like he's looking at the web guy. Tell me, common criminal, what did you think of my performance?
I do it. Yeah, and we're gonna go and check and see if nobody else is, nobody else is broken in from other than the front door like an idiot.
I would say black is very trendy, but I'm not wearing any bit of black right now.
Whoa.
I mean, I used to wear
Intense.
black until I found out it was actually an alien parasite that wanted to eat me from the inside out, and that just wasn't chic.
Parasite?
It just did not bring out my eyes. Anyway, so what I was gonna say is, I would love if, kind of like how in Battlefield there are like 1 in a million percentage like chances that your reload animation will be something really silly. I would love if 1 in 100 or whatever percentage, one of the times you do a web takedown from the air, Spider-Man just whips out a freaking like banjo guitar out of nothing, just like a hammer space. And
I mean, there's that.
You know what?
I mean,
Like-
sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to say, like, we're just talking about mods. I remember talking to the guys about this. I want to say it in a video. The internet will have like a million field days if they ever decide to port this to the PC. Because one, I can already see it right now. Like, you know that one scene that I was about to say, you know that one scene in the main line where it's like MJ's talking, she sees Peter about to go out the window, but then she gives flack for Peter not getting the laundry. Just imagine that scene taking place the same way it is. MJ like, you don't think those are the same guys that? And when she turns around, she just sees Sonic the Hedgehog.
I were a handprint.
She just sees a straight up. She just not even Sonic, just Sonic Man.
Got a handprint.
Oh yeah, from
Well, no, I had
06. I would love if it was Sonic Man from Sonic 06.
Oh,
Well, no,
It'd be
like
perfect.
just no. Oh, I think it'd be funny
Sonic
if it was
Hedgehog
just,
too,
just
yes.
straight up Sonic, like complete with the cartoony head and everything.
I want it to be movie Sonic so we can go.
Oh god.
Which one?
Well, which movie Sonic?
Meow.
The old one.
Which one? The old one. We can just so you can say the meow.
Do you think they'll still keep that line in the movie?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes,
I
of course
think
they
they're
are.
still
Probably. I mean, whoa. Okay.
Oh, but
Just get out of the way, Ben.
yeah, that was
I need
just the
to
highlight
find.
from the wall.
I need to find a
It's very
third
possible-
thumbprint.
It's very possible that they might take that line out because there are plenty of times trailers kind of they have little extra bits that don't make it into the final film.
That's true.
They're just
yes.
cut together to make the trailer itself.
I think
Yeah,
I know
I'm
for
just
sure
curious
though.
as to whether that's going to be.
I think I know for
ahead,
sure
George.
though. They're at least going to keep the whole shriek, or the whole bit where he just shrieks when he sees him, and then the
think it's true.
tranquilizer
Of course,
guard.
because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
also in the trailer.
Come on.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be fine.
that's kind of a. I would think that's important enough. And
Yeah, because he has
For
to
that to
explain how he got
happen.
stunned in the first place. Whoops, no, I just want to remove some pieces. And yes, through the power of video game science, I have now extracted 4 thumbprints and created an entire dude's hand.
Oh yeah, you did.
Well,
Yeah.
of course, because as we all know, he's a science major.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
he is.
say, like, do you think maybe they also study that in like forensics?
they
mean,
study TV science.
Maybe. TV science through the power, the kind of TV science where you could look at a blurry screen, tell the computer enhance, and the computer will do it.
Yep.
And if it doesn't work, just shout at the computer even more, and it'll do it. It'll do it faster.
Never
I'll tell your mommy.
never underestimate the power of Spidey's visors.
Oh,
I mean, heck, they can emote by themselves.
Looks like they were tranquil.
Okay, good. They're
I'm
still
here.
alive.
Signs of a struggle.
I'm here. Nice. What do you
Yeah.
see? They had a good time last night.
But who got in here before us without the handprint?
Is there a camera feed?
I don't know, unless it was like tear gas
Someone switch off
or
camera
a
5.
timed kind of
Or
like
mix-
knockout thing where you
turn
drink
it back
their
on and see what
coffee
they
and then they
didn't
pass
want
out soon
anyone
after. Someone just breathed into the
Is
someone
that
just
the-
breathed into.
That has to be.
Yeah, it has to be the Maria. Someone just
that's
breathed
the
into the.
Maria.
I need to see
Yes.
this up close.
I don't know how else they
Figure
did.
out what's so
Maybe they
special
breathed
about it.
into the ventilation shafts after eating fried oyster skins.
Fried oyster skins.
Fried oyster skins.
The Maria is a brilliant example of modern pastoral impressionism.
Maria,
Looks like
this
a
painting
bunch
looks
of
nothing like you.
Recovery are almost as intriguing as the
Like
It's
a
not
bunch
even
of
blonde.
junk to me.
Looks like a pretty normal painting to me.
You know, and I'm just reminded of, because the game adaptation of Spider-Man 2 also has a level in a museum, it also has one other similarity, but we'll save that for later, where, like, Spider-Man looks at all the goons, well, speaking of goons, he looks at all the goons he beat up and webbed up around the museum, and his response is, it's not art, but I like it.
Oh boy!
Ooh.
And Spidey
Yeah.
just avoided the fate of being the main exhibit himself.
Man, we would have been stuck in there and put on display and probably got a really cheap knockoff gift shop. The museum would never let us go after that.
Knockoff
Yeah.
gift shop, a Christmas album, the works.
Locked behind security glass.
And especially
His own ice cream.
And a very unsolicited interview with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hey, he's got a good voice. So, hey, it's like cool. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta take out some of these guards.
MJ, Hammerhead's guys called in
I love the fact that Sony went the extra mile of actually recording an
An
entire
actual Christmas album.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Like how long is the album? Like how many songs are
It's
on
very short. It's very short. I mean, it's about. Let me look it up. But I know for a fact, like they're very short. Like we're talking like a minute, 2 minutes tops. Yeah, let me look up Spider-Man Christmas album and
So
have that
it's
be on my
honestly not
search
that much
history
different
list.
from how during Near Odyssey's release, they actually released Pauline's single on iTunes.
Yeah, that's always
Oh, that's
fun.
right.
But yeah, just
So I can tell you right now, the full album in total is 11 and a half minutes long. That's the entire
Okay,
album.
so that's
Oh, yeah, that's
definitely-
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
it's
Spider-Man.
short.
It's Spider-Man, voiced by.
Oh, what's that guy's name?
Oh,
He was
Chris
in
Pine.
Yeah.
Chris Pine. Yes,
Yes,
I like
Chris
that guy.
Pine.
well, is
So
it?
Chris Pine. Go ahead.
I was about to say if it was like the actual Peter, or if they actually managed to get Peter B to record a track or two.
No.
No, it was
it's-
never Peter B.
Oh, actually.
What?
So okay, I did not know this. So apparently, it's actually various people who sang it. I apologize, it was not. Chris Pine. So here, I'll
okay.
read it off now. So first,
Don't mind
off,
me, I'm just gonna take
Oh,
this
jeez.
with us.
Okay, so I need to target. So I need to target the people with arrows. I don't want anybody to leave with a single. Excuse me. Do not want to leave with a single piece of. I
Rescue
don't
the
care if I
papaya.
actually. I don't care if I accidentally break the rare art, but if I see someone with an arrow, I need to quickly converge on them and prevent them from leaving this museum with that rare art. No, sir.
Get back here.
Excuse me.
I'll
That
pay for the
papaya
damages,
belongs
but
in
you
the
do not
museum.
leave with that art.
I thought you were gonna say, I don't care if I break their bones.
Oh, well, I mean that kind of goes without saying.
Now,
Well, I was about
level
to say
up.
like,
Oh gosh, the
Oh,
heavies are back.
bop, 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 bop.
Excuse me.
Freaking heavy.
Well, that's also another thing that you're gonna find out like later on in the campaign. Like
Hey!
compared to the
No.
mooks that I was about to say, compared to the mooks that you fight in the main campaign, the mooks in the DLC, they're beefy boys.
Well, because that's the thing is that whereas up to this point in all the other campaigns, I've been I was
Oh.
unabashedly I was on New Game Plus. Unabashedly, I was on New Game Plus so that I had all my skills and I was strong enough. Here, most of these enemies are going to be designed knowing that I've leveled up through the main campaign, and so they're going to hit like trucks. And I've made this joke about it already. It's incredible how in the actual main game, sorry Art, in the main game, I was fighting like secret like military people, Silver Sable's forces. But I never thought I'd face my toughest challenge yet. Men from the 40s.
Yeah, I was about to say this game really does underline just how. This game really
Yep.
does underline just how incompetent Silver Sable's men are.
Considering the fact that these guys are tougher than some of them in power armor. Anyway.
Oh, no,
the
you
Christmas
don't.
Oh,
album.
no,
Sammy,
you don't.
Sammy. Okay, so we had Joy to the World being sung by Shamik Moore, the voice of Miles Morales.
Oh, really?
okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I guess during that song he even plugs his GoFundMe for Spiderweb fluid.
Of course.
Oh, you lovable shill.
Of course, we have Spidey Bells featuring the end credits. You already heard that one.
Okay.
We actually have then Up on the Housetop, sung by Chris Pine. The more svelte Peter Parker. And then we had Deck the Halls being sung by Jake Johnson.
That's Peter B. Parker?
Yeah. Dad,
Oh,
they
wow.
call him
Yeah.
Dad Bob,
Gotcha.
Peter Parker.
Okay, now to answer us the most important question, the one that's burning in everyone's ears, did Spider-Ham get a single in that album?
I don't see him anywhere on this list.
Then it's not worth buying.
No.
Did that feel like a cartoon?
I think I got them all.
They did,
Put back though.
of all things, they did get The Night Before Christmas to be narrated by the voice of Green Goblin, Jorma
I'll head back
Tacone.
there.
What?
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's cool.
For what that's worth, considering how much time he had on screen.
Bulletproof. Nobody's getting near the Maria anytime.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished then.
Oh, real quick, what time you guys at?
We're at 1440.
Oh, god
Where'd you
damn
fit?
it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to call you
hey,
back.
look who's here. Why am I
Five.
joined here as well?
4.
Hey there, love interest number 2.
Are you behind us or are you paused?
Hang on. I'm gonna let the. I already know what cutscene you guys have, so I'm gonna let this play out. But
Okay.
yeah,
So, you
She's
sitting
back.
solo now?
Yeah, I mean, technically we weren't able to apprehend her last time, so.
Yeah.
yeah, she stole all her equipment thanks to us.
How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting
So
for
yes.
the right moment.
Once again, Black Cat is essentially Catwoman in
Oh,
every
boy.
sense of the
The
word.
word.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Oh no!
Ow!
She's
lordy.
ah.
Don't worry, I didn't kill them, so it's not any blood on our hands.
It's okay.
Was that
And
like a statue of a loaf of bread?
The
It's
one
supposed to be a
giant
globe
lunar-
that shattered.
Oh,
Oh, because I was gonna
okay.
say that's one way to break bread.
I was about to say, it looked more like a dinosaur egg, actually.
Oh,
It
that
was,
too.
uh,
Okay, so now. Hang on, Jordy.
Yeah.
So now that we are at actual combat, let me know if you guys get to 16 minutes.
We're at 16
We're at 16
now.
minutes.
Just got
Now.
there.
Okay, how about this? Tell me when you guys get to 16:15.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
Thank yous.
Okay.
5,
4, 3,
Three,
2.
2, 1, play.
Happy New Year!
Kaboom!
I was gonna.
birthday.
I'd never double date mind.
It's okay. It was that I was laughing at how that was perfectly timed with us slamming that dude in the face.
Bunt.
Also the thing I'm going to be really annoyed about is that we're going to see more people with rocket launchers, and as you just saw, as that guy just there, they are idiots and they will fire a rocket launcher at you when they are like 10 feet away from you,
Oh my
as if
god.
they've forgotten that what they have is a rocket launcher.
You wanna hit yourself in the process, dude?
Jeez. No, I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
I
where they
just
accidentally hit-
like the
oh,
bang
jeez.
is all.
I've seen it where they actually will hit each other by mistake. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa!
Ooh.
Okay, so I guess there is like friendly fire with these guys.
Oh yeah, no, they could absolutely blow each
Because
other
I
up,
don't
but at
remember if
point-
that was a particularly prevalent thing in the original campaign.
Oh no, yeah, no, they can hit each other, but at that point, Spider-Man does not kill. He didn't kill him. That was on them.
Done. But
So he manages to hold on to his morals.
Yes. For one more day. We did it!
And I love how throughout that whole entire thing, Black Cat was just standing there watching him.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
about
no,
to
no,
say.
she was just enjoying the show.
Eh.
The painting.
Alright! That's
Yeah, and
fine
grabbing
art.
the
Put
painting
it
too.
back.
Tired of your old ones. Weren't you gonna stop stealing art?
Who said I'm here for the art?
Whoa!
Are you
She broke fine art! Oh, what? Wait a
Oh.
minute.
Lives to save.
Yeah,
a
the
goober.
painting.
That's...
That's why people were after the painting. Apparently, there was something smuggled inside it.
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. But yeah, so that's why that's like I said, that was what was so valuable about the painting. Some sort of data that the Mahjong really are after.
And on the once again, stale food does not kill a man. You're welcome.
The second the second he jumps off that thing, where did she go? Boom! In the background, it's like, dang it!
Done.
So basically,
that is-
the painting contained a goober.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we gotta get after that goober. And so, yeah, once again, that is our introduction to Black Cat.
Oh, we got music already.
Literally the there we go. Literally the entire dynamic
She was
of her
probably
character
watching me the
is
whole time I was in
Catwoman.
there.
To the point where I've still debated which came first.
I'm pretty sure Catwoman came first.
She smashed it and stole a data drive hidden
Yeah, I
in
think
Catwoman's been around
Uh,
since the Golden Age.
Except
yeah.
without the
Sorry.
what do you call it?
So what do you think was on
the-
that drive?
The whip.
There's a term for it.
Start asking around.
And I guess I'll
Flail,
start
Cat of
following
Nine
cat prints.
Tails.
No.
Grapple hook.
What I'm talking about is the dynamic between Batman and Catwoman.
Well, no, they
Oh.
kind of do have that as well.
Oh yeah, no, they have that. Like, no, there's definitely like, wasn't there an entire like arc of comics where Spider-Man and Black Cat did marry one another?
Well, not married. They pretty much were just dating. I think it was. What am I trying to say? For the most part, they used to be, and this campaign touches upon it as well. They used to be air quotes friends with benefits, but after a while, he kind of like ended it because he wanted to like stay pure to MJ. And something that they do allude to now and then is that apparently after that, Black Cat did try to go the straight and narrow. However, we're gonna see how well that turns out for her in the next part.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, yep, more Spider-Man. We're not done with it just yet. We got plenty more to go, and just like with the last time, I'm gonna be pretty lax with. If anybody's here, we're gonna go for it. I'm not gonna be stressing too much. It's just a nice, fun little ride we're all on.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, James?
Why is it that suddenly I'm expecting this to play out with Live and Learn in the background? Kind of like in that one Universal Studios
that thing.
Right.
Oh, that's right. And oh my God, you're right. They announced the Spider-Man's ride with the Live and Learn guitar riff.
So fucking random.
I know. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Full circle. See you guys.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.
So when are they going to greenlight my Hanukkah album?
Jingle bells, Spidey smells, Goblin laid an egg.